Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews, as well as Quirk Automotive. This is the 2021 Kia Seltos. This is the SX Turbo all-wheel drive trim, so this one's pretty much as loaded as you can get it. This one's finished in Neptune blue with the interior color of black leather. This does feature the Bose surround sound system. The SX trim comes with a bunch of different stuff, as well as auto starts, or remote start I should say. It does have auto start stop. This one, the options this has is the SX sunroof package, so you have your sunroof, the carpeted floor mats, and the cargo tray. All in all, this vehicle runs $29,920, which for this vehicle is an absolute bargain. This is Kia's new entry into the compact SUV market. This is a little bit bigger than a Soul, and it definitely is sat up higher to the ground. After driving the Forte, I think of it kind of as a lifted Forte. It drives like a car. It definitely is a great driving vehicle. I love the key. It's very reminiscent of the Stinger key, and I love the direction they're going. As you can see, you have Bose audio. And I turned the welcome sound on. Inside, very, very comfortable, very high-end. For somebody that doesn't know the sticker price of the car, they wouldn't know that it's sub 30. My guess without seeing the sticker would be 35 to 40,000. So it's great that they were able to keep it nice and low. Of course, it has keyless starts, so you can go ahead, put your foot on the brake, push the button to go. Here's your main center screen. Everything's within reach. You still have hard buttons for your main functions like your map, your radio. You have 3 drive modes, so you have Sport, Smart, and Normal. So what Smart does is it detects you're driving, and it switches between the two. So if you're just kind of cruising around town, it'll stay in Normal, whereas if you're hustling it down a back road, it will change over to Sport. When you engage Sport, you can see there's a little where the park button is, or the park light is. There's a little rev counter that's there, which is a pretty cool idea. You do have your wireless charging that's located in here, your electronic parking brake, heated seats, hill descent control, and your 4x4 lock. So this is a great car. Tons of rear seat room. But yeah, let's go ahead, take it for a drive. Right now I have the center screen set on the all-wheel drive power distribution. It's kind of cool to watch and see where power is being distributed. Steering has a good weight to it. It's pretty light in slow speed maneuvers, which is great. However, once you start picking up speed, it gains weight nicely. As stated before, the SX trim comes with the 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that provides 201 horsepower through all 4 wheels. It does provide a good amount of thrust to this vehicle. So here, auto start stop is engaged. Transmission is nice and smooth. The automatic is the only option available. You do have a sport mode as well as manual shifting. In sport mode, it will keep the revs nice and high. Well, not high, I should say. It keeps you in the torque curve of the 1.6 turbo. So if you were to floor it, it will downshift for you nice and quickly. But if you just need to roll onto the throttle to pass somebody, it is all set and ready for you. It's in that power band, so you don't have to worry about it hunting for gears. You do have your standard safety features like lane departure warnings and lane keep assist, which is great to have. I definitely like the way Kia is going for their brand direction. They're trying to attract a younger market, which they are doing very well, especially in the direction of the Soul and their new performance Stinger. So they definitely are taking their brand a whole new direction, and I like it. Go ahead and feel the power a little bit here. I'll put it in manual mode. Good amount of thrust to this 1.6. The reason I put it in manual mode is the car still only has 40 miles on it, so I don't want it revving too high. So that's why I put it in manual mode, to keep the revs a little bit lower and help the break-in process. Once you get it to some curves, it handles nicely. Not a ton of body roll. As I stated before, the steering does weight up very well, so you're able to kind of point it through the curves. Now that we've taken it out on the open section, I'm going to go ahead and take it down to a back road and see kind of what it's like. If it's nice and planted through corners, if it gets upset a little bit, we'll find out. I haven't driven it on a back road, so we'll see. So far, it's kind of a sport-based platform, where I didn't expect it to be. I didn't expect it to be as sporty as it is. Of course, this is the SX trim, so when you go for the SX, you get the turbo and all that. This is a very premium feeling crossover. It's really good, and I'm not gonna take it off road, but I've assumed Kia tested it off road, and for what we have around here, it'd be pretty good. I mean, you don't have to worry about not getting to your campsite because of the capabilities of this vehicle. If it senses you're getting too close to a line, it will steer you in. Like if I have my hands off. Well, it didn't do it there, but you can feel it in the wheel itself. Because these lines are very thin, it's not going to detect them. This area's never been painted since it's been created, so it's kind of a little tricky out here. When it does detect itself in the lane, the indicator on the instrument panel will turn green. Nicely done, Kia. So we'll try it here. You can see it steered itself back to the lane. Of course, if you don't like that feature, you can shut it off. There's a button right here for it. So say you're going through a construction zone and they kept the lane markers. Of course, you can steer through it. It's not gonna not let you go over if you need to. But if you don't want it there, you can shut it off. So it's not always on. That's a really good idea as well. Cruising down this small rural country road, very nice visibility out to the sides, out the back, all the mirrors. It's really good. The mirrors are a nice size. You have the blind spot monitoring. So you have a good amount of features for the price especially. It's a very, very safe vehicle. This is something I could see for a college student in the Northeast or somewhere where they get snow. I could see this is really popular in Colorado. Somewhere where it's elevated terrain, more dirt roads. This is a great first vehicle for especially like a starting family, like a couple in their 20s that want to start a family, have a kid or two. This is a great vehicle. Over that bump, you can see it rides great. When you engage sport mode, it automatically puts the transmission into its sport setting. You can push it over into sport mode. It doesn't change anything with the transmission tuning, except for the fact that you have the manual capability. Facing these turns, the Seltos does great. The steering, it's not indirect, I should say. You don't have to put a lot of input into it in order to get the desired direction. Transmission is well tuned. Brakes are nice. These seats are nicely bolstered. They hold you in well. Yeah, I really have no complaints with this vehicle at all. As stated before, I think this is the best crossover you can get, sub 30,000, especially. It's a great vehicle, a really, really good bargain, and I'm very impressed with the way Kia's doing. They've made a lot of great vehicles in the past 5 years, and I can only see them going up from here. So thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Please stay tuned for future content from both me and Quirk. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment, a share, a like, anything you can do to help us out. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next one.